Okay. All right. Good morning, Houston. We're back again. This is Text for Congress, and we have Mary Holz with us today, who is running for District 129, right here, state representative here for the state. Good morning.
Good morning, Tex. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing outstanding. It's good
Great.
to see you and good to have you with us. Tell us about this race. What's going on?
Well, I'm running against an incumbent, a 10-year incumbent, John Davis, in the Republican primary, March 2nd. I'm running as a constitutional conservative, and I think that we can do much better than a 64% conservative rating that my challenger has.
Okay. All right. And what's got you so passionate about politics?
Well, I look around and I see what's going on in Washington, and I see a lot of the same issues in Austin.
Okay.
And I think that Washington is going to be very difficult to slow down, and I think the best place to start is right here in Texas. Keep Texas strong. We need to move to a fair tax system to reduce the burden of property taxes on our owners. We need to get the federal government out of our schools, and a strong government can nullify these bills coming down from Washington, and that's how we're going to protect Texans in Texas.
Most definitely. I agree with you. Well, I tell you what, there's so much rising and falling on leadership, and we see that Texas is a leader for the other states. It is so important that we get the right individuals in our House and our Senate.
That's right.
Those are very important seats.
And right now we have, I believe the numbers are 76 to 74 Republican versus Democrat. The problem, though, is that we have a lot of very moderate conservatives, and the votes don't always reflect the majority. And as I said, Texas Eagle Forum has rated my challenger as a 64% Republican. So I think there's a lot of leeway there, and we seriously need to get a strong government in there to start protecting us. We're going to have to slow down Washington.
Most definitely. Most definitely. I agree. So tell us a little bit about your background.
Well, I spent about 26 years as a financial research grants administrator.
Okay.
And most recently, I've just decided to take time, and I work part-time at Starbucks now.
Okay. Because
I want a lot of free time to be with my stepdaughter.
Okay.
I'm a Band-Aid in her high school band, which means we load and unload the semi-truck.
Okay.
And we go to competitions. And she's a sophomore in high school, and I want to be sure that we have time with her before she takes off for college. So I wanted more time with her. My children are grown, and there was a lot of things I wish I could go back and change. So I don't want to make those mistakes with my stepdaughter.
Okay. All right. Well, that's awesome. So now we have the primaries this March.
March 2nd.
March 2nd. That's right. And the District 129, where does that stretch to? What's the territory there?
Well, it's pretty large. It encompasses the Harris County parts of Friendswood,
Okay.
Pearland.
Okay.
It goes up towards Pasadena,
Okay.
but it's 100% Webster, Clear Lake City, parts of over towards Kemah, north of Kemah,
Okay.
Seabrook, and up to South Houston.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of good, hard-working people in that district. They need some good, rock-solid representation for sure.
That's right.
And, man, I'll tell you what, Mary, I'm really excited that you're running.
Well,
I'm really
you.
excited. Yes, ma'am. Well, how can people find out more about you and about your race?
Well, you can visit my website. It's electmaryholz.com. You can sign up for newsletters, check my calendar, and if you'd like to see a strong Texas government, please make a donation to my campaign.
Man, that sounds great. Now, what is it that you would want everyone here in Southeast Texas to know this morning? Anything at all? If there's anything that you could share with Southeast Texas, what would you want them to know?
I want them to know that I believe what we need to do is we need to get back to our roots, to our Constitution, We need a smaller government. We need personal responsibility to make a showing back in our hearts and in our public belief system. We need to reduce these entitlements and get people back to work with their own drive.
There you go.
That's what I think.
All right. Well, I agree with you, Mary. Well, once again, be sure that you get to visit with her on her website, learn more about what's going on her campaign, and we thank you so much for coming out and spending some time with us this morning, and I wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Good luck to you, too.
Oh, thank you.